Well, we're keeping your family safe tonight. A 17-year-old who's accused of shooting at 4 Columbus police officers back in January will now be charged as an adult.
Damari Strouder showed up to his girlfriend's apartment and allegedly said that he was going to kill her. When police arrived, they say Strouder had 2 guns and shot at them. 10 TV's Lacey Crisp was in court today, and here's what she learned.
Strouder hid his face throughout the entire hearing. Judge Elizabeth Gill gave him a $2.1 million bond. This is body-worn camera video from Columbus Police on January 9th of this year on Lockbourne Road. Columbus Police say Damari Strouder, who was 17 years old at the time, showed up to his girlfriend's place and threatened to kill her. Police say he shot at the first 2 officers who arrived. He tried to run, then shot at 2 other officers. Columbus police officers also shot at Strouder.
While he was in police custody, he did make several statements about the shooting. He did say, tell your officers to get some better aim. Matter of fact, tell them to upgrade the bullets. He also indicated that his favorite hobby is shooting at the police. That's my hobby.
At the time, Strouder had a warrant out for his arrest for an armed robbery. Prosecutors said in court last July, Strouder held a woman at gunpoint. Then he stole a gun from the woman and used that gun in the January shooting. He also had been arrested for an armed robbery in August as well.
He attempted to murder 4 of our police officers. This is ultimate proof that he cannot safely remain in the community while these charges are pending.
In court, his attorney did not contest the charges, but asked for consideration in bond, saying Strouder is now taking responsibility for his actions.
I didn't know Damari when all these things happened, but I've gotten to know him quite a bit back in the JIC. He's always been very polite to me, very nice, and this shows that he's accepting responsibility.
Franklin County prosecuting attorney Chris Clark asked the judge to hold Strouder on a $3 million bond. After the hearing, Fraternal Order of Police President Brian Steele said he wanted to speak on behalf of the 4 officers and now has questions to make sure no officer or resident has to face the violence that Strouder is accused of.
Why did this happen? How did it happen? Who are we going to hold accountable? And most importantly, what steps are we taking to ensure this never happens again?
And Strouder has been held at the Juvenile Detention Center, but he is asked to be moved to the adult jail. In Columbus, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.